Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Maritime job in the port of Olympia. The port report that there are numerous different types. The different type of maritime job, but some are more common than others. Among the most common maritime jobs, here are those related to cargo. The port needs workers to transport cargo to and from containers and other types of ship, often by operating large cranes, but also with truck, forklift, and other types of transport machinery. Technicians and repair workers are also in demand in the port. These workers are needed to fix ships, dock, truck, cranes, and warehouse infrastructure to keep the industry going. Deckhands and longshoremen are also common jobs. Longshoremen stay in the port, working with ships as they come in, while deckhands work aboard the ship and come and go as needed. There are also dredgers in Olympia, those workers who operate the dredging machinery that keep the port and harbor area clean and deep enough for ships to come into dock. And then next about the dangers of working in a busy port. Working in a busy port like that on Olympia means being in a harm's way on a daily basis. There are many inherent risks, but combined with negligence or carelessness, those risks multiply. Warehouses, for example, in the port are large and crowded with stored cargo. If that cargo is not stored properly, it can fail and injure or kill workers. Warehouse fires are also a risk, especially when storage includes flammable materials. Electrical systems that are not well maintained only add to the risk. The busy port area outside of the warehouses is also a minefield for potential accident. There are workers on foot, walking back and forth, truck driver moving cargo, and crane operator handling hooks. Heavy loads overheads. If any of this machinery malfunctions, it can have devastating consequences. Even the truck represents a danger in these crowded settings. Just one a moment of indentation can lead to a worker being struck by one of these transport vessels. Finally, there is the water itself and the ship in docks. If you work as a longshoreman, going back and forth from docks to ship, you are at risk of falling or being knocked into the water. Workers have been crossed between ship and wall or ship and docks after these falls. They have also drowned after a fall that no one noticed or when safety and rescue equipment was not immediately available. All of these accidents and many more are possible in part and many could be prevented if workers and their employers took the proper precaution in all aspects of port work. And then next about example of Olympia accident. Accident that injure port worker are not just speculative. They have happened and the consequences have been serious. In 2014, for instance, a worker was hit by the buckets on a dragger and had to be airlifted to a hospital for emergency treatment. What causes the dragger bucket to lose control and strike him was not known, but being hit by such a large objects can have serious consequences. Another incident at the port of Olympia occurred in 2015 when hydrogen peroxide, a toxic and a highly reactive chemical spills out of a storm water treatment facility in the port area. Although the spill was cleaned up and no one was hurt, the incident required a major evacuation and workers could have been harmed by coming into contact with the chemical or by inhaling it. And then next about legal resources for Port of Olympia workers. If you work at the port or on a ship that comes to docks there and you are injured at the work, you have right to compensation to cover the incurred costs as a result of an accident which was likely preventable. You may have a lot of medical bills to pay, lost wages because you cannot go back to work, and other costs. Federal laws are there to protect you in case your employer is refusing to provide compensation. To navigate the complicated maritime laws and to figure out which apply to you, rely on a professional's experience and successful maritime lawyers. A knowledgeable lawyer can make sure you don't make any mistakes and risk losing your compensations. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give like, comment, and subscribe.